YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Today was crazy on FIFA 23. For today's video, we are going to be sort of recapping the investments that we made, what should you be doing with them, and we are going to be looking into potential investments I think you could still be doing if you haven't invested any of your coins yet. But before we get into all that, we have to talk about content today on Sunday. If you want to have millions of coins in FIFA 23 like me, go to u7buy.com for cheap, fast, and reliable FIFA coins. Make sure you use code TEDDY at checkout to get 5% off your order. Link is in the description down below. Content today on Sunday made me a lot of coins, around 3 million coins. And I'm happy about that, but I'm also frustrated about that because I knew I should have invested all my coins. I said it multiple times on Twitch, in the Discord call we did in VIP. It was obvious. Gareth Bale came out today on Sunday. I told you guys I was hoping it would happen today on Sunday. It sort of made sense. And he came out, and this dude only cost 100,000 coins. He's super easy to complete, and he's nasty. I already did him. I've played 5 games with him as a center mid, and I have 4 goals, 1 assist. He's very solid. I like the card, and link investments went ridiculous. I know I mentioned like Campos and some of those other cards. They were obviously going to go up, but like I went for the Landon Donovan route. Landon Donovan was 150k. He went up to 190 because of the leak, and I was like, I'm still gonna buy. So I bought at 190, and then he went up to 200k, and I was like, I'm still gonna buy. And then at 210k, I was like, hey, I'm still gonna buy. And Landon Donovan, if you guys watch the video, if you watch the streams, he's now 300,000 coins. He was up at like 310 before, but I'm on the fence with Donovan and if I want to sell him or not, just because, as the week goes on and more people complete Bale and more people try to make a team around him, I'm like, can Donovan maybe rise a bit more? So I'm on the fence there. I just don't know necessarily how high Donovan would go. I probably shouldn't get greedy and I should take the profit. I mean, 3 million coins for a 2-day investment is awesome, but it could have been nearly 10 million coins if I invested all my coins. But it is what it is. I think it would have been 90 cards I could have bought, somewhere around there. Still though, it could have been so many coins, but I'm not going to complain about 3 mil. That was that there. Gareth Bale, guys, I'm telling you, do this SBC. He is ridiculously good. He can play left back as well. His positions are great. Left back, left wing back, right wing, and right mid. His in-game stats too, with an engine, he's pretty filthy. If you want to play him more so defensively, slap a shadow on him. 99 jumping, 99 heading. Make sure wherever you put him, he's going into the box because this dude is going to win those headers, especially at 6'1". So there's that with the whole Gareth Bale thing. If you guys join me on that investment, I mean, we made a lot of coins today. I had a lot of people come to the stream like, bro, the YouTube video, I bought Donovan. Thank you. I tweeted it out as well. I sent out a tweet 2 days ago talking about Donovan. I liked it a lot. That's all I'm going to say. I liked it a lot. I told the Discord as well. I was like, hey, I told them the investment. I was like, you know what? All I'm going to say is, last time Donovan came out, he went to 300k. Last time Gareth Bale came out, he got a promo card. Donovan went to 300k. So that investment was wild. Very, very happy I made that. And then the next thing I wanted to talk about was this SBC. This thing made Fodder go nuts. You guys know how I was saying buy 83s, buy 84s. Wow, they went up a lot sooner than I was expecting them to go up. And if you didn't sell them today, I think you might want to wait till like Wednesday, because we should be getting more SBCs. I would have sold today if you were on at content. At content, it was a little ridiculous. Some of the cards, if your card got into the cheapest solution on Footbin, aka the squad that everyone is watching and copying because people don't know how to build a squad themselves, they flew. Like 84s, what were they? Almost like 4,500, 5K, 6K. I don't even know what the exact average price was on them because their prices were all over the place. This Thomas Partey was, I think, nearly 8,000 coins. It was stupid. I couldn't believe it. And then I looked at Tielemans and he was like 6K. But then I looked at Savic and he was like 5K. It was all over the place at content today. But if you did buy the 84s, oh, mwah, they flew. 83s as well is what I mentioned, and they went up a good chunk as well. A bunch of them, I think, were around like 2K. So they doubled. What else was there? 85s, dude. EA, like what's going on here? You know, we talked about it in the past couple videos, I believe, how EA just keep requiring 85s, and I'm like, bro, EA, these cards keep going extinct. Can you relax a little bit? Just relax. And yeah, they required 85s again today, and they rose again today. So I don't know what EA has for 85 overall cards, but you know, they're obsessed with them and they're requiring them for literally every SBC. But this icon SBC, by the way, 88 plus prime mid or a World Cup icon upgrade. It costs just over 200,000 coins. You know, it's like, dang, that's pretty good value for what it seems like we're getting. We opened so many of these on stream, and if I'm being honest with you guys, I don't think it's worth it. The pack weight was so bad. It was so bad for some reason. I think we had 2 decent, and when I say decent, I mean decent, like just average packs, and then the rest were just garbage. So I don't know. I wasn't too crazy about these today. I thought I packed Pele at one point. If you guys go to my TikTok, I full on thought I packed Pele. I was doing a name reveal and I saw the 2 letters of P-E. I straight up thought I packed Pele. I started screaming and I went to the next letter and it was Petite. It was World Cup Petite, don't get me wrong, but still. Okay. So we talked about fodder. It went up in price. High rated fodder. You guys know the 91s and 90s that I did mention in the video yesterday. They didn't rise that much, and I was kind of hoping we were going to see a rise there, but then we saw the low rated fodder rise because for that icon SBC, EA went the multiple SBC route, and they went 3 different SBCs, 2 of them pretty cheap. So that kind of hurt that investment, but there's still a bunch of icon player SBCs that have come out recently. There's the Bale, there's the Ramos, although Bale's not expensive. There's an Mbappe Player of the Month. There's a Pogba SBC supposed to come out. So I think if you have like the high rated fodder, I'd still wait till like Wednesday, probably. That's probably what I would do. There's a lot of SBCs to come, but if Wednesday comes around and you're breaking even or even losing coins, I'd probably sell because I don't want to hold these cards going into Friday. It's not something I really want to do. Let's talk about, before I go into the lower budget investment, let's talk about the kind of risky one. Before I do that, actually, fodder. If you have your fodder, pretty much all the fodder, just quick update on when to sell, because I'm probably going to forget and repeat later in the video, or I won't. When to sell the fodder. I know I kind of just said it, but Wednesday. If you didn't sell it today at the peak at content, Wednesday. Probably sell all the fodder, whatever it is, 83, 84, high rated. Wednesday's probably the sell day. Unless something changes and I see some sort of leak that comes out, Wednesday's the sell day. If you're on at content as well and a good SBC comes out and you see your fodder rises like significantly, sell. Don't think you have to ask me and like get permission to sell a card. Like you need that extra little, like, yeah, man, sell the card. Be smart. Don't be greedy. Take the profit. If your card, like Thomas Partey, if you go on and you see that your 84 overall card for some reason is 8,000 coins, you sell that 84 overall card. So there's that. Now, the next investment, we're going to talk about the risky one first and then the lower budget, not really risky one. Pogba is the next SBC that's leaked to come out. Now, I don't think Pogba is a no-brainer investment like this Landon Donovan. Look at these Landon Donovans. I don't think Pogba's a no-brainer investment like Landon Donovan, because Gareth Bale, MLS, Wales. They're always going to make an MLS SBC cheap. They always do it. Every time an MLS SBC comes out, all the MLS players fly because they always make the card nasty, but also cheap. Every time. Now, Serie A is another league where they usually make the cards pretty cheap and links do really good. But my issue, I've been buying Szczesny for 55 to 56K. This dude's almost 65K already. He's up a lot. And the also another issue is it's Paul Pogba, and he's French. French is really hyped, so I don't know necessarily if this Pogba is going to be cheap, but I do think if you've seen his stats, the leaked stats, he looks nasty. The Paul Pogba SBC, oh, I'm out of water. Looks ridiculous. So I think Link investments could do decent, but they're risky and they're already up in price. If you want to take a gamble and go for it, by all means, go for it. But, you know, there is risk there. I'm not going to talk about too much on this. I mean, it's pretty obvious what the Link investments are. You got a Theo Hernandez Team of the Week. You got a Szczesny Foot Centurion. Szczesny Team of the Week as well. I think there's like wingers too. It's pretty simple. Just buy same team or same nation from the same league, and that's really it. So there's that with the Pogba links. Now I want to talk about tomorrow. We are probably getting the upgrade SBCs tomorrow, as in Premier League upgrade, Ligue 1 upgrade, all that jazz. We're probably getting that tomorrow. So if you want to be stocking up on them gold rares, you know, you want to start getting that done. I was showing on stream today, you know, you can win a bunch of gold rares for 600 coins. Just go through, bid 600, and stock up. It's an investment. It's also good for you if you want to do the upgrade SBCs yourself. So yeah, if you want to do the upgrade SBCs yourself, or you want to invest your coins, this isn't too bad. Do I think these cards are going to go up a lot? No, I think they'll be like 800, 900 coins, somewhere in that range. And then after, you know, the weekend, after Friday, full team of the years and packs and all that, I think around like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, that's when we're going to start seeing these gold rares around like 1,000 coins, 1,200 coins, more so in that range. So that's my kind of move with these gold rares. You know, it's pretty easy to win them for 600. People are bidding 650. They keep coming into the streams and asking 650. You can bid 650 if you want, but hey, you know, these cards are here at 600. And if you're a broke boy with 100,000 coins, you should probably be a little bit greedy for those 50 coins. You need to fight. You need to barter. You need to... What's another word for trying to get something for cheap? I can't think of it. You need to swipe or no swipe the... that's just... Okay, I'm going to stop because I'm going to embarrass myself and say something stupid. Also, I want to say, apologies for this video being later than it should have been. I probably should have filmed it right after the stream, but I didn't. I went downstairs. I watched Arsenal versus Manchester United. I watched the highlights again because that game was amazing. Manchester United fans, how long did that title race last? I thought you guys were going to win the league. What was going on there? You guys were saying, we're in the title race, GGMU. That didn't last long, did it? Nope. Big boy Eddie Nketiah. By the way, I want to say Eddie Nketiah, I have supported him from day one. Gabriel Jesus injured, I supported him from day one. I have said, we should probably get a backup because if Nketiah gets injured, then we're in real trouble because it looks like Jesus is out for the rest of the season. But Eddie Nketiah, man, what a player. What a player. So good. Another thing, marquee matchups. Sorry for rubbing that in. But yeah, I went and watched the highlights to finish what I was saying. I watched the highlights of the game. Our family, we got dinner, and then I watched The Last of Us with my mom, and I fell asleep on the couch. The Last of Us, by the way. If you guys ever played The Last of Us game, so good. But the show, if you guys want some sort of like zombie type show to watch, it's on HBO Max. If you have it, I'm telling you guys, oh my God, it was... usually something based off of a video game, the show, movie, whatever it is, they're usually not that good. Wow. It was really good. And I think they do new episodes like every Sunday night or something like that. So I recommend you guys watch it. I think there's 2 episodes out now. That's it. I got to go watch the second one. Now, moving on to the next sort of thing. Marquee matchups. I need to flip my notebook over and look at my predictions because I did this on stream. So my predictions for marquee matchups were Bayern Munich versus Frankfurt. But for Bayern versus Frankfurt, I said it's first versus second. And I was like, first versus second. That seems good, but my only issue with it is Bayern is already in marquee matchups. So I actually swapped them out and said maybe instead of going Bayern back-to-back weeks, they go Union Berlin versus Hertha Berlin. We'll see with that. I said Madrid versus Real Sociedad. That is second place versus third place in La Liga. I went Napoli versus Roma, and I went Marseille versus Monaco. If I was going to predict, I'd say Real Madrid versus Real Sociedad would be this SBC right here, aka the big one. And the second one, maybe Napoli versus Roma. So there's that. I don't post investments too often on marquee matchups. I'll say what I predict it's going to be. This week, we were actually 3 for 4. I got everything right this week except for, I think, the Bayern game. Because I think I predicted PSG. Yeah, I think I predicted a PSG, a Ligue 1 game. But I was 3 for 4 this week, so that was pretty dope. Hopefully I can do it again. I've been pretty decent with marquee matchups lately, actually. So we'll see about that. If you want to invest, go buy some cards for discard and sell going into marquee matchups. And if you want to hold till after, you can. But sometimes overinvestment is an issue. But there's that with marquee matchups. My predictions, let me just make sure I went over everything. We went over our fodder, went to sell Bale SBC, do the freaking Bale SBC. I'm going to be selling my Donovans at some point. Do I know when? No, not really. The gold rares, league upgrades probably tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're probably getting an 83 plus times 3 midfielder SBC. That'll be an 83 squad, 184 minimum, so your fodder should go up again. Pogba links. If you want to take that gamble, it's a little riskier. It's not as good of a move as I thought the Bale links were. And marquee matchup predictions. So that is it. If you guys have any questions about everything, I usually answer a lot of the stuff in the YouTube comments. Twitch live stream, free trading Discord, description down below. Join the stream tomorrow. If you have any questions before content as well, I usually answer it unless I start to get really frustrated because I get asked the same question 1,000 times. Also, if you join the streams, I usually have this. Look, boom. I usually put stuff like this on the screen, so if you come to ask a question about what the investments are, whenever I have an investment, I usually literally write it on the stream. So if you come through, you just want to come check for a little bit. I write stuff down because sometimes I'm in a game and I don't want to answer the questions, and it's on the screen. So there's that. Once again, thank you guys. We hit 15,000 subs. That's really cool. We're getting over 100,000 views on YouTube every single month, or at least this month, which is insane for me. That's a number I never would have thought I could actually reach. So I just want to say thank you guys. The support lately has been crazy, and I love you all. I'll see you guys in the next video. Sorry for being so late. Peace.